This week we are jagging around at the Heinz History Center because...
Remember Isley's.
All right.
I had to do it, John. I had to do it.
Right. So
it wasn't really on key because it's early.
That's okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, you didn't have your lemon water and all that kind of stuff. So we are here scooping up some fake ice cream in the Kidsburg section of the Heinz History Center because, Rach, as we know, there are Isley's things all around.
All
and
over.
It's all part of everybody's past. And guess what?
Yes.
Brian Butko, the guy who collects everybody's memories, has collected all of the Isley's details and memories in a book. So welcome to Jaggin' Around, Brian.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Did you like that intro, Brian?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Do you want to do Remember? No.
I don't think I could do it
You
nearly
could.
as good as you.
Oh, good answer, Brian. Good answer.
Were you the original voice for that? It was
Well,
so
too
cool.
young, Brian,
Look at
but that
him
was
flattering.
Yeah, that was good, except no, I'd be way older. Here we are, like John said, at the Heinz History Center, of course, one of our favorite places, but it's your new book.
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, but we do have here at the History Center this kids area that's got an Isley theme going on. So we have things to play with and videos to watch. It's a fun little area.
Okay, so the book is called Chip Tam, Klondikes, and Other Tales from Behind the Counter.
And hold on that.
Yes.
Before, you need to listen to the end because we do have information about prizes.
You say a long time in the making. What does that mean?
Many years ago, well, I grew up with Isley's being everywhere here in Pittsburgh, and then one day we looked around and they were all gone. So we went to collect a neon sign. It's now above the elevators here at the History Center, and I wanted to do a little write-up for the magazine that I now edit, and this before the internet, and there was just nothing. No one had ever written about Isley's history, and I thought, wow, that history really needs recorded. And to me, I was really interested in, let's call it roadside Americana, the story of the waitresses and the workers, all the working people. And I thought, wow, here's a story that should be documented.
Is Isley's more known for the chipped ham or the ice cream products?
It's interesting that the original family they were dairy farmers, so they were all about ice cream until Claire Hatch, or he went by Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry, right. He didn't like Claire, so he went by Larry. He came up with the idea, apparently, of chipping the ham, and the story's in the book. He went on to greater fame. He had seen Frisch's Big Boy out when he was in Ohio, and he came back and said to Henry Isley, why don't we expand it to these drive-in restaurants? And Henry said, oh, you'll go broke the first winter. I don't want any part of that. So Larry opened up his own chain. You may have heard of it, Eaton Park.
Oh.
No kidding.
Ray Kroc also approached Isley's looking for investors in his little restaurant chain, and they turned him down. Of course, that became McDonald's.
Right.
So a couple of times Isley's
Wow.
missed the boat there. But Larry Hatch would say that until chipped ham came along, they were just an ice cream dairy store, and that really made Isley's, boosted them from just
Sure.
being a local deli dairy store into something really bigger that we know today.
And how about we got a story that's not in the book? Boom.
Boom.
I think we can come back to the Heinz History Center again.
That's right.
So the coolest part is this book, and we're showing it. Go ahead, Brian. You do your Vanna White skills.
Yeah.
Show it to the camera.
Yeah, that's right.
So this book is available at Heinz History Center. Come down here, enjoy the experience, buy the book, because we're on this shop local.
Yeah, we printed them. We print all our books locally. All our materials here are printed locally. So you're supporting not only the History Center,
I absolutely
but
love this.
local workers too. So
Brian, what
I
would
love
you do
it,
for a
Brian.
Klondike bar?
What would you do?
wow.
She's
For
the
a
jingle
Klondike
woman.
bar.
Yeah. What would you do for a Klondike bar,
Pitch
Brian?
woman.
I would write
Sit
a
with
book.
us.
He would write a book.
He'd write a book about
He
them,
would
right.
write a book.
There
That
you
was
go.
so
All
good.
right, now
Brian?
time for the contest. People can win ice cream. People can win baskets. Tell us what's happening there.
Well, there are two contests.
Okay.
One is that the first 500 people who buy the book are entered in a drawing for a year's worth of free ice cream.
The first 498. 'cause we're buying them.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But Rachel bought 10 books.
There's two
Yeah.
people out there who
There
are going to
you
get
go.
bumped
Yeah.
up. But that actually counts. We had some pre-orders too, so that actually
Okay.
counts.
All right.
There's also an offer. There's a basket. They would have a weekly show, and at the end of it, they would announce which Isley store were getting the baskets, and anyone in the Isley store would get a free bulging basket of Isley's products. It became unmanageable because people would gather around the stores. Wherever it would be announced, then people would all rush towards that store and be banging on the windows. So they had to stop it. But we picked up on that idea, and we're giving away multiple baskets. I think it's 3, 5, 3.
We're calling off. Yeah. We're phoning a friend right now. 3 baskets.
And it's filled with Isley's, the book, of course, barbecue sauce, actual chipped ham, T-shirts, coffee mugs, and Isley's just brought back one of their iconic products, Boulevard Coffee. All you do is go to the Isley's website and enter your name and email address, and you're entered in that.
But the ice cream contest, basically, winners are announced December 3rd. So the first 500 get entered in to win a year's worth of free ice cream.
I know.
Go to the Heinz History Center, you jag off.